Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Abundant Investors Tip of the Day. I'm Shelley Hagen, and my business partner, Nina McNamara, myself, go and do these tips of the day usually once a week or so. Something quick and easy, just to talk a little bit about a few things for either new real estate investors or seasoned ones that have been working in business for a while. So today I want to talk about something that's probably more appropriate for new investors. I was talking about how to work with an accountant. So it is getting close to tax season. Some of you may just have gotten going. It might be your first year doing taxes. If you haven't had a power team member added as an accountant, then here's a couple things that I would recommend. When I first got into this business, I was given some names of accountants, and I had an accountant that I had worked with to do my own personal taxes before I set up my own business. But I found out that the person I had been working with really didn't understand a lot about real estate investing. And so I went through the yellow pages online and found a list of different accountants that are available. And I went through their websites and checked to see what kind of accounting they did. And I put together a short list of about 3 or 4 people, and I started doing phone interviews. So I set up a couple of face-to-face interviews, went in and met with them, and reviewed how they worked their systems, what software they would prefer for me to use as a client of theirs, if it be QuickBooks or Simply Accounting or Quicken, whatever it happened to be. And we sat down and talked about what we were doing. The thing that I found very interesting is they were all very different about how they handled their approach. The one that I finally did choose to go with was somebody that sat down and really asked me about my business. Where was I going? What was my goal? Where would I see myself being in the future? And of course, I had my business partner, Carol McConaughey, and I working together, and some of them didn't take that into account. And so it was really important to me that you need to have a good accountant that understands where you plan on going in the future and ask you about that. What are your goals? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? And what are the different things that need to be taken into account when you have a partner? And we were buying properties in multiple provinces at the time as well, and then we eventually expanded into the United States. And so we did have to find somebody that really could help us as we move forward. What we found is that not everyone understands real estate investing. They're very good accountants, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit different nuances when you have revenue properties, and it's important to have somebody that does understand that. Even better if they're a real estate investor themselves. And if you're planning to expand into another country, then you need to know whether those people are going to work with you or not. And as it turned out, after expanded into the United States, most of my Canadian accountants couldn't help me there. So I have to then set up, a special relationship with people that do the cross-border. And even I had bought properties in Quebec, and my accountant in Saskatchewan and Alberta weren't comfortable dealing with the Quebec tax law because it is a little bit different than the other provinces. So all these things need to be taken into account. And the other thing is you need to feel comfortable that the people you're going to be working with are going to work for you and understand you and where you need to go. So I just thought it would be good to, put this out today as a little tip, and would recommend that, you do interviews yourself, check it out, see if you feel comfortable, and then, add them to your team. Try it out, see how the relationship goes, and if not, there's plenty of other accountants out there. We're going to be having one of my friends, Chris Brillo, come in and talk about accounting at some point here in the future. So, stay tuned because there's more to come. So have an abundant day, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of the week, and happy investing. Bye for now.